What's up, you guys? It's JCARDENASART, and welcome to part 2 of my coloring in a coloring book page video. If you haven't seen the first part, I'm gonna put a link up to it so you can go check it out before this one. Just to refresh your memory, this is how the drawing came out. I used the Crayola washable markers. I had a set of 50. I realized that the 50 didn't have enough variety of shades of, for example, the browns. So I decided that I can definitely do a better job. And I was looking around and they said that the best thing to use on top of the markers would be colored pencils. So I went, looked for Crayola colored pencils. In the store, the biggest I could find was 24 pack, but I felt like I needed a whole lot more, especially since the markers only came with a set of 50. I kind of wanted something that was more than 50 so that I had a bigger variety. So I went online and I bought 120 different colored pencils. Supposedly it doesn't repeat. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's true. I'm not gonna sit here and check every single one of them. Kind of sucks that the box came a little banged up, but I did take a peek inside and none of the pencils really look messed up. All the tips are pretty decent. Not that it matters because I could always just sharpen it. I had to stick with Crayola because I use Crayola markers on a Crayola coloring book, so I just felt like I had to stick with Crayola colored pencils. So let's see what I can do with this. Hopefully it has a decent amount of shades. It does seem like it though. I don't know if you can tell. A little dark there, but there's a good variety of color pencils. Oh, you can actually see it better on the back. I'm gonna put an affiliate link to the colored pencils and to the markers that I used in the last video. If you do use those affiliate links, I do get a small commission from it. It'll really help me and my channel out with getting new products to do artwork with and such. So I appreciate you guys if you do use it. So yeah, thank you in advance and let's get started. The first thing I'm doing is working with the light green to help bring out the highlights in the skin. That was the first thing I was gonna do. Unfortunately, I noticed real early that the Crayola colored pencils are not that pigmented, meaning that the colors are not strong in the simplest term, because the light colored pencils weren't showing that well over the marker. I ended up pulling out all the darker shades and working those in instead and using the lightest color of the marker as a highlight. In this area, for example, I'm using a yellow to really bring that light green out and give it like a warm feel. I guess if I can get lighter, then I'll just have to get darker. I gotta work with what I got. The dark color pencils are actually really standing out a lot better, so let's see how it goes. In the ear, the lighter colors did work a bit nicer though. I was able to cover more ground with the color pencils here. The robe was a bit tricky though. The lightest color I found did work. I did have to press down pretty hard on it and it was covering, but the color that worked well was making the markers underneath look a bit murky, if that makes sense. I wasn't really liking it, so I didn't bring it too far into the robe. Instead, I worked more with the middle and the darker shades of brown, and I used the same approach I did with the green. So this happened. I actually can't say why. I don't know. I'm not sure if I was pressing too hard or it just came busted like this. I can't really say. Could have came damaged when I ordered it, but I don't know. If you know why this happens, let me know in the comments, I guess.
I'll say that while I worked on this, I realized I was pretty glad that I was actually pushed into working more with the darks instead of the lights, because the darks actually make the drawing itself pop more. Because I'm going darker, the lights actually stand out more. I didn't really have to work too much with the lights. The contrast is just so much stronger than if I was taking the other approach. The combination of the black and the darkest brown I have was just, it was perfect. Like, it really helped with giving the shadows depth. So I'm not complaining. And for the cup, I used a reddish brown combination to help it stand out from the robe. Reddish brown is also kind of hand in hand with pottery, so I thought it just worked well. And as for the background, I didn't want to do anything too crazy, just a nice flow of blue. So I enjoyed using the Crayola colored pencils. It was interesting using them over markers. It was my first time doing that. I am definitely going to try this again, so keep an eye out for that video. And yeah, for the quantity and the quality, the price, it's not bad. I recommend checking them out and just having fun with them.
And there you guys have it. Thank you for watching my video. I really appreciate it. If you liked what you saw, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the bell for notifications to never miss one of my other videos. Remember that I have affiliate links, so if you want any of these products, they'll be down there. If for some reason you haven't seen the first part of this video and you just watched this whole video, then go back and watch the first part so that you can see why I started this. And I'll catch you guys soon.